Oh, it is morning on the homestead, and look at that wonderful fire. Mr. Hilder has been cooking this morning, and as part of our health and wellness and fitness series, I wanted to share with you Mr. Hilder's power-packed breakfast to get you people and friends at home an idea of what a good, healthy breakfast should look like. So what do we got here on the stovetop, on the wood stovetop?
This is pretty much what I have for breakfast every morning. I'll have 3 to 4 eggs. I like them scrambled, but you can have them however you want them. Miss Hilder made some kale chips last night, so I was snacking on those last night. It's a good snack. And I thought I'd throw some on my eggs.
Good greens.
And then I also have a chunk of avocado, which is great. You should have some type of a little piece of fruit in there. And then I also have 1 cup of oatmeal. And I've got some berries mixed in there.
Oh, those are huckleberries that we foraged this year.
Huckleberries, and I have a little bit of, like maybe a tablespoon of maple syrup in there.
Yeah, and that is pure maple syrup.
You're going to need some carbs for the day, so we don't want to overdo it. So we've got to have some carbs. We've got some protein. Kale's good with the protein too. And the avocado is good for...
it helps absorb those carotenoids. Like when you look at that kale on the plate there, kale is really good. It's got green. And you think about like the oranges and reds, the beta carotene in your carrots, and you got leucotine and all that. Well, what an avocado does is when you complement it with a vegetable or fruit that has carotenoids in it, it helps absorb it. So that's really important. So we like to do a lot of avocados on the homestead because it aids in the absorption. And avocados are like cancer fighting.
Yeah.
They have,
And it's real important, especially when you get older in the men. I believe it's when you're 30s or 40s, whatever, your protein, your muscles are going to start degrading. In fact, I think it's when you're 30. Every day past that, you're losing this muscle. So I do a lot of exercising and do not crazy weightlifting. I just do the basics. Usually I do it 5, sometimes 6 days a week. I run pretty much every day. Got to make sure to get that protein in there.
right.
So I'm real...
And timing is the key.
Timing.
So how important do you think breakfast is? Because we get so busy and then we forget to eat breakfast.
And that's where the problem comes. You get busy, and then I actually start to lose weight. And with the amount of activity I'm doing, I'm probably losing some muscle. And at my age, I don't want to lose muscle. I'm not trying to bulk up or anything, but I definitely want to keep
What you have.
the muscle I have and so forth. And so my snacks throughout the day, and we'll show you some more, what I have. We want to eat 4 to 6 meals throughout the day, and that may sound like a lot, but back how we used to do it before, because we're so busy, I used to get up and have a breakfast, and then go do our activities for the day, and then maybe a couple cereal bars to keep me going, and we'd have a big supper at night, and you'd feel full. We don't want to do it that way. We want to keep it smaller meals throughout the day so your body can absorb them, and you want to complement. You want to have complementary things in your meal so that your body can absorb it. And we'll talk more about that later.
Yeah, we'll get more into the nutrition aspect of it, but
get into it. But it's real important if you just get into the way of doing this, eat natural.
Right.
When in doubt, eat natural.
yeah, and I want to point out, if you look at what's on the plate, everything is basically from our homestead, except for we didn't grow the avocado, but the kale, the farm fresh eggs, we've got the rolled oats, we've got our fresh huckleberries. The maple syrup actually came tapped from Wisconsin. We had a friend. He sends us every year. God bless him. Woohoo! Awesome. So we get. We're looking at foods that are not processed.
No processed.
That's number one when you're looking at your health. And we're using them also from the pantry. So we're talking about a self-sustainable lifestyle. You should have your pantry set up so you can go into it and make yourself and create a breakfast that is healthy and, it's going to fill you up for the day and get you going.
I hear this big complaint, don't have time, this and that and the other thing. And we'll get into some of the stuff, other things later that you can do. Do not at all costs eat at a fast food restaurant. We haven't eaten at a fast food restaurant in probably over 20 years.
Yeah, 25 years.
Refuse to. We haven't drank. I used to be a pop drinker when I was younger.
Yeah.
And I cut back, the wall is cut back in 1 can a day. That pop is just 150% pure, 100. It's just poison.
Yep.
You got to eliminate it. You got to go cold turkey and just get off of it. There's other things you can eat for the sweets. You can get like some apple. All your fruits have plenty of sugars in them, and so you can eat those in replacement. And it's gonna be way healthier for you.
Yep.
Everybody says, "Oh, this is too expensive. This stuff." It's
That
not.
meal right there, basically it's a free meal except the avocado, which costs $1. And
Avocados weren't on sale, so we had to spend a little more. But
yeah,
big deal. This is cheaper than having hospital bills.
yeah,
Think,
good point.
Think long term. Don't
Yeah.
just think a week or 2 or 3 or a month down the road. Think from the time that you're 30 to the time that you're in your 50s and
Yeah.
older. You want to still have a good quality of life, and that's where eating healthy is really going to pay off. It's not expensive.
That's true.
It's the cheapest part
It
of
is.
your thing.
It is cheap. It is cheap if
know?
you know how to. I think it's actually cheaper to eat healthy, especially with our bulk items, and than it is to go to the store or, like you said, go out to eat, go to the store, and purchase all that processed foods. Processed foods are really expensive. So, just simple, basic, of many videos. Mr. Hilder's hungry. He's got to keep eating here. Of videos to come, but wanted just to do a quick one on basic nutrition in the morning. How to start your day, right? How to start the day there, Sprig. All right, until next time, God bless you, people.